I'm here with Crew Rod. We're gonna go over a little bit of pad holding, just some basics. So we're gonna work off of the jab cross hook. So when we hold pads, it's really important that we don't overextend them, have them way out. It's also important that we have them close to our heads, because I believe always crossing the pad is really important. Always getting that center line going through me, right? Because it's not about hitting the pads. The pads are just a target, but it's about me. So he'll focus on me. Okay, he won't change his angle to the pad. He'll be angled as if he's fighting me. So when we do this, we're gonna do a lot of this stationary, and then I'll show you how we'll move around and play with the pads. Pads are really important because he can hit as hard as he can, which he won't be able to do in sparring, and I can make it a little bit free flow so he doesn't know what's happening next, doesn't know what's coming up. I can hit him with the pad. If he's dropping his hands, I can throw kicks at him for him to check and counter. But let's just go over our basic combination that we're gonna work on today. Well, we're gonna work on a few. Everything is coming off of the jab cross, okay? Now, when we hold pads, we generally start with a jab, but we don't have to. We can mix it up. And we generally go left, right, or right, left, right. But again, we don't have to, right? We gotta be able to mix it up and play with different combinations. All right, so we'll just show the jab cross first. Now, when he throws his jab, most of the time he'll step in and just hit there, right? And I have to meet that because as the pad holder, my shoulders can be hurt. If I'm too relaxed, I gotta be able to meet that with a little bit of force, but I don't wanna meet it with too much because I could hurt his wrist. So jab, just meet that a little bit. Jab cross, see how he's turning his hip? Okay, hard one. Okay, and this is gonna build his ability to hit hard, hit with power, and work his timing, his distance. Will be in fighting distance, right? If he can reach me with his jab, he can reach me, he can go through me with his cross, okay? So, jab, cross, hook. So we'll never stop on a hook. We'll always throw something after, generally, because the hook leaves him vulnerable because he's turned so much. So I don't want to stop there, so I'll hold for a cross or something like that. So that's the first pattern, well, first combination we'll do. Jab, cross, hook, cross. Generally, he's gonna quarter turn out, or bob and weave, and move out. So, right? So he's changing his angle. He's not just staying in front of me. Okay? Jab, cross, hook. Roundhouse. Always something after. Okay? So we'll do one more of that. Do it hard. So I have to have tight pads. I don't want to be over too far on this angle. I want to be on a 45. So when he throws that kick, his shin is basically coming right across my body. Okay, one more. Okay, all right. So now instead of we're gonna use the left kick this time. So we'll go jab, cross, left. Okay, see how he switches? I quite often will step right back so he can just step into that, especially for beginners. But once you are a little bit more advanced, I'll just turn and he'll make the switch without changing the distance. Again, okay, one hard one. And the reason we're not doing them all hard is because I have bad shoulders. Okay, jab, cross, hook, half clenched knee. Yeah.
Was that one that?
Yeah. Two more. Okay, one more. Do it hard.
Okay.
So you can see he can really put some power into this. Let's go jab, cross, hook, uppercut.
Okay. So, remember.
Yeah. Okay. When I hold for an uppercut, I don't want to be too high. I want to be about his chin level, or even just below it. Okay. Again. I don't want to meet it too hard because this is, the wrist is vulnerable. Okay, notice how he moves his hip on that uppercut. Okay, everything is about getting the good body mechanics. Jab, roundhouse. Again.
Just.
You can see how much power he's got in this. Okay. Okay. So go jab, cross, hook, cross, and I'm gonna get you to duck and cross, hook, cross after.
Okay.
Okay. Again, that wasn't very clean. Okay, one more. Okay. Now we're just gonna show a little bit of play. Okay, a little bit of flow in this. Okay. 1, 2. So he's reacting to the pads. I'm not actually telling him what to do right now. Okay, sometimes I will front deep. Okay, jab cross. Again. Again. So we'll keep going, and that's what it'll look like when we're doing pads. There's some pretty easy combinations there for you, stuff to work with. If you just work in hands, you can use focus mitts and just make sure you're not too. I've seen people holding them way forward. That's not productive, and it's kind of dangerous because they can come back and hit you. I've seen people hitting a left on the same side, which is really easy to hit yourself when you're doing that. Okay, 1, 2. Jab, cross, hook, cross. Oh, I want to hold it. Uppercut, hook. Again. Over here. Okay, so either of these tools are really good for developing fighters and getting, even if you're not interested in fighting, you want decent fighting abilities. These are really important tools. I think they're actually as important, if not maybe more important than sparring. But that's just my opinion. Okay, what do you think? Pretty important.
It's pretty important, yeah. I think the work outside of sparring is important. I like bag work too. Pad work's good.
Yeah.
I'd say sparring, pad work, and bag work are all really important, though.
Yeah, and shadow boxing.
Yeah, 100% shadow boxing.
Yeah. And this should be the core of every martial art, in my opinion. Hitting things, sparring, shadow boxing, and fitness. Mm-hmm. So that's the 4 main ingredients to becoming a good pugilist. Thank you.